Hey guys, what's up? My name is Justin Prez and welcome to another episode of NHL Be a Pro. And today we're going to be starting off a new season, season 2 of our NHL Be a Pro character. So this will be the second season. We lost in Game 7, unfortunately, in the Eastern Conference Finals, or just the Conference Finals. Overall, we lost in Game 7. And yeah, so classic Leafs losing in Game 7. And but anyways, we jump into another episode of Be a Pro. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and hopefully we actually have a lot better year, because this year is a little bit more important than our first year in the playoff, or our first year in the NHL, because now if we get injured, we're going to be out for multiple games. We're not going to be out for like just that game and then we can play the next one like we've been doing in the past episodes. So what we're actually going to do, or what I'm going to do, is we're not going to play the preseason. We're not going to play the preseason. We're going to jump into the regular season and all that. And it's a new season. The team is likely to see some changes. Are you still planning to foster that same team sense of teamwork and respect within the team? Sure. All right. Yeah, so we're going to skip the preseason, jump into the regular season, and see how that goes. Still trying to stick to 2 games per video. If you guys want me to change that, if you guys want me to just do one game per video, let me know in the comments down below and all that stuff. So I'm going to get through all these conversations, then we're going to jump into our very first game of the regular season. So, get 60 well-aimed shots, 80 points, and 60 temp slap shots. I don't want to do slap shots. Is there any way we could do wrist shots? Okay, this one offers backhand beauty, and this one offers the backhand beauty. They're all the same. They're all the same. Can we have anything different? Like any different changes? Like, guess we'll go with that one. Don't really want to do slap shots, but mostly I want to do wrist shots. But yeah, so I'm going to get through all of this conversation stuff, and I'll be right with you guys. Actually, I want to do a test before we jump into our first game. I want to do a test. I want to see if I think I could be traded to another team. Okay, he's happy about it. Okay. You can send me to a Pacific division. Okay, which division? Pacific, Central, Atlantic, or much? Let's go Pacific. All right, it actually worked. We might get traded from the Leafs to a Pacific Division team. Oh man, because I like to have a different change for each new season that we do in Be a Pro. It doesn't matter if we came close to winning the playoffs or we won the playoffs or not. I like to do something new each go around that we do, just to keep it fresh and stuff like that. So we're gonna jump into our first game here against the Florida Panthers. I'll see you guys when we get on the ice and get this thing started. All right, guys, we're gonna get started here in Florida against Florida. And as you guys know, as of this recording on the 13th or the 14th, or the 15th, sorry. Oh no, 14th. So yeah, the 14th, the last game of the Toronto Maple Leafs, they lost 6-1 in the playoffs. So yeah, so you guys can see the timeline that I'm recording on. I thought it was like 12 o'clock, but it's actually 1 o'clock. So I thought it was. There we go, nice hit. Okay, don't want to pass it at all. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We just came close to winning the playoffs, and no one else in the team can score except for, well, Marner got that 1 goal for us in that game, in Game 7. So it was a pass from me, so that was kind of a gimme, a little pass across. So it usually does work out as getting a goal. So, but now we got to be careful, just because we can get injured from just getting hit. And we could be out for the rest of, like, like 30 days, like a couple weeks, all that stuff. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful when it comes down to hitting and getting hit. So there we go. Oh, come on. Pass it up to John Tavares. Go for a line change. The bench is a little bit farther away than I thought. All right, guys, we're back on the ice here. Florida on the push. Oh, come on, get the puck out. We need to get the puck out. There you go. There we go. Nice. Oh, there we go. Get the rebound. Oh, he couldn't get the rebound. No, the goalie was down too. And no one can get the rebound. And we're going to the box, boys. Great start to the season. We're jumping into the box already. It's absolutely perfect. Come on, our goalie touched it. Our goalie touched it. That should count as blowing the whistle. But it doesn't. It doesn't. So now we're down by 1. So there we go. Down by 1. Matthews can't win a face-off. Oh, nice big hit into the boards. Nice sending him over the boards. Little pass across. Did not come up with any of it. Right? Oh, come on. We couldn't get there? We couldn't get there? Alright. Kind of sneaking into their... Trying to sneak around them. See if we can get a puck around, but nope. Goalie covers it up. So with 1 minute left in the first period, one of our teammates decided to tie it up. So he got a goal. That's great. So now we're tied. So we're jumping into the second period, pretty much the same as the first period as we started. So, oh, that almost went top corner. That almost went top corner. Nice. Come on, we need to get the puck going. There we go. We can't just sit around anymore. Oh, if we had no energy and we got that big of a hit, ooh, that's bad. That would be bad. Come on, can we get the puck? What happened to you? Like you just fell down. What's up with that? There we go. Nice big hit. Matthews with the puck. Come up with me and Marner. Marner with a shot. Come on, get a face off in their zone. There we go. All right. All right, there we go, boys. All right, guys, 8 minutes left. We went from like 16, 17 minutes in the period to 8 minutes in the period. We're down by 1. So big event happened, and we didn't even get to see it because I usually skip between the shifts because I'm not going to sit there and just watch it as for the shift. So I'm not going to just sit there and watch it. So there we go. First goal of the regular season. There we go, boys. We absolutely crushing it. So we got so many hits already in the beginning. We got our first goal of the season, and we just tied it up for our team. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. All right. Come on, Matthews, win the faceoff. There you go. Nice. There you go. That's a well-aimed shot with a slap shot. There's another one. Trying to get that challenge out of the way. We have a whole season to do it, so this is only game 1. We have 82 games. That's if we don't get injured, which we'll probably get injured this season. So get a cover in their zone. Get some fresh legs out there for the pretty much the last 5 minutes of our shift, or the last 5 minutes of the period. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the end of our shift. Let's see. Come on. Oh, we get 28 seconds left in the second, and we're up by 1. Look at that, boys. We're up by 1 going into the second. Or going into the third, we're up by 1. Perfect. Also today's game, or tonight's game in the NHL playoffs, were Edmonton and Vegas. And I watched some of the game. I watched some of the the third period going into overtime because it was 0-0 the entire game, which was impressive enough for those two teams because those two teams are really good and all that stuff. So, but Edmonton comes out on top, 1-0, the end of the in the overtime period. So Edmonton moves on to the next round. So I don't know who will be next up for them when it comes down to it. And we're gonna take a look here because I'm kind of cheering for Edmonton. Edmonton's kind of like my Canadian team, and for my American team is the Anaheim Ducks. So, okay, so they're waiting on the Dallas and Winnipeg. And currently Dallas is winning 3-1. So it probably most likely would be Dallas. Kind of sucks because having more Canadian teams in the playoffs is absolutely huge, and I would love to see more Canadian teams in the playoffs. But if Winnipeg wants to do it, they have to win their next couple of games to even have a chance. Of here we go. Oh, he saved that backhand. Okay. Take down Barkov. There we go. Chuck. Ew. Alright. There we go. Nice long pass. We lose the puck. Classic us. Hunter absolutely gets crushed in their zone. Oh, do you guys see that hit on Hunter? That was huge. All right, Matthews with the puck. What can Matthews do? No dangle for Matthews? Oh. Are we going to get a new year with Matthews with no dangles? No unnecessary dangles? It probably will happen soon enough. All right, guys, 9 minutes remaining here in the third and final period. We are up by 1 in game 1 of our regular season. So if we come out with a win in this one, that'll be absolutely huge. We'll punch the goalie there a little bit. Oh, the upcoming games for Florida, they're facing the Ducks. All right. And we got a challenge from the coach. What is it? Is it the classic continue the pressure? It is. EA needs to do something different with the coaches' challenges. They're getting, they're the exact same as last year, and needed to add some more coaches challenges, more diverse challenges, go with the flow of the game, instead of continue the pressure, get this many shots or complete these many passes in your next shift, or go hit a certain player, knock them off the puck and stuff like that, and all that, or if your team is losing. Let's say if your team is losing, and if you want to build momentum, go fight go fight this player, go start a fight with them, and stuff like that. Kind of to pick up the morale for the team. All right, I would love those type of challenges. Shoot 2 wrist shots on net, something simple, right? Or build up pressure into their zone. Get the puck, build up pressure in their zone. And if you complete it, you get extra XP and all that stuff. Or certain challenges, you can say you can get a certain, you can get a skill point, or you can get a trait point, and all that stuff. So you can actually work towards something you're actually able to use and be a pro to level up your pro. I love those changes to be a pro. When it comes down to the coaches' challenges and stuff like that. But anyways, we come out with victory in game 1. Let's skip to the next game and see what happens with being on the trading block, and see if anything happens with that, if we do get traded right away, or we have to wait a couple of more games regarding. But anyways, about 16 minutes in the raw recording. I think I'm just going to do one game for this episode and stuff like that. We're going to see what happens with the coach and everything with the trading block. I'm going to take a screenshot, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right. Also, another thing, too, to add to NHL 26 if we have the option to turn off James. Yep. Can we just turn him off? Like, can we just have him just off, just in the menus and stuff like that? Like these little interviews that he does. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to see them. I don't care about his show. But anyways, in the next game, we're gonna face off against Carolina, the team that beat us in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So that'll be an interesting episode. Nothing has come up with the coach just yet. We do have 2 perks we can get and stuff like that. So we're gonna have nothing for the skill tree. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode and you guys want to see some more NHL Be a Pro, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't already. My name is Justin or Prez, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.